Greetings. Today we'll be viewing a 2 versus 2 on the map Vallum Periculum. And I do believe it was Twilight and myself versus Magpie and Setin. Go walk to the corner here. Okay, go walk to this corner here. So yeah, it looks like top left we have myself. Top right we have Twilight. Bottom left is Magpie starting air. And bottom right is Setin starting K-bots. We've got vehicles going on and not sure what Twilight does. This is a newer map I had just made. This is all shallow water, and the metal extractors can be built. Twilight had changed a couple patches ago so that they could be built in shallows, and I really wanted to try that out on a map. This wasn't what I had in mind originally, but I actually really like this. We've got Magpie being sneaky. He's sending a bee over to grab these rocks. The fact that he doesn't get caught by a commander is very unlucky for us. That's very lucky for him. I noticed it, but I should have just walked my commander over there. He got almost all the rocks. We got him. We got him. It was a very good investment on his part, honestly. Very good investment. He's got about 350, 400 in the bank. Setin got all of their rocks, it looks like. Magpie got all our rocks. So we are starting a little bit behind. We do have a scout coming in to see if we can find something on Magpie's end here. Got some fleas trekking through the swamp and over the canyon there. Got a metal extractor going up from Twilight. Looks like I'm trying to grab that as well. He's dropping down some nuke mines, I guess. And we did manage to get his metals. So I'll take it. No more nuke mines for Magpie. Should have gone with a medium mine. A nuke mine this early, I mean, it's fairly expensive. It's not easy. And it's overkill for anything but a commander. Oh, looks like we've graduated from fleas on Setin's side. He's got one of the new units, the tripod, which is like a grenadier and then a warrior. The tripods are pretty neat. They work similar to Fido's. They have two different weapons, except you can't toggle it. The Fido you can toggle on and off to switch from like artillery and ballistic fire. The tripod, at a distance when it's not moving, it shoots a grenade, so it can act in an artillery role. I'm just sending stuff into Magpie's commander down there. He should use it here probably. But when it gets closer, it has the scout ship laser. And it's not like insanely powerful or anything. The grenade hammers are actually stronger. They have lots more firepower. So if you're looking for just like good artillery hit, hammers and thuds are going to be your way to go. The benefit of tripods is that they can protect themselves to an extent. Got some peewees coming up left from Magpie here. Luckily, they stopped. I don't know if they could have taken that LLT, but I feel like they could have. but luckily he had them like stop there. Like that was their little waypoint there. That was extremely lucky for me because I would have lost. I probably would have been okay, but I would have lost the LLT, which would have sucked. Getting some raiding done. Trying to run away from peewees. Water does create an interesting situation where a lot of shots will hit the water before it hits the thing they're shooting at. Got some peewees coming up the left side from Setin. I'm just trying to fortify over here. Oh, the shell shocker does shoot down there. I don't think he hits the... Oh! Now he does because they went over. Alright, well, I'll take 2. So, let's see, what do we got going on? We've got Twilight's going up from Magpie. Back here, it looks like he's trying to do some bomber things. He does have K-bots up, getting some energy down on the bottom here. Trying to keep an eye on those bombers. Looks like he's going to bomb the middle. Very smart. He went for the AA first. That was a nice move on his part. Being honest, if that was me, I would have had tunnel vision and just went right for the LLT. I'd have forgot all about that. Oh, excuse me. All about that pulverizer. It's Easter. If any of you celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you. We've got some instigators, yeah. I don't play core enough. That's instigators from Twilight. Really good on his part. He could have easily taken those K-bots, but he moved back to conserve his HP and let the exploiter deal with it. And I missed that whole raid. I think I had a bunch of flashes back here. Apologies. I was not paying attention. Looks like back here we got maybe 1 solar, 2 mexes, 3 mexes. Really wasn't worth it. I didn't do really any form of damage there. They are colonizing the center here. We've got Twilight's going up from Setin. I think Twilight's the only core player here. Trying to rebuild. Really trying to get a defensive line here since it's easy to walk in. In general, I am really undefended. I did just get that up. I'll probably, I'm getting some pulverizers up just because he's got bombers out right now. I was really digging. I did it was like a 2 Samson, 1 Stumpy convo. It was working really good. Tons of gunships. Yeah, all that stuff's gone. He's just gonna come through right here with air. And luckily I did just get those up. But that was a pretty decent hit on my metal. I mean, without that, I've got these 4 metal patches. I haven't even grabbed that one yet. So I mean, that put me back down to 7 metal. Magpie he must be reclaiming. Is he really making 31 metal? With what? Oh, he's got Twilight's up. 31's a lot still. Okay, 17. Okay. The truth comes out. He is reclaiming stuff, so he's doing better though. We've got Twilight crawling up with exploiters here. Killing the Twilight, I'm pretty sure. No, he was just checking for a Twilight. A bunch of gunships. I'm trying to bait him out. I don't think... Is he going to engage? It's not smart to engage that. He might not know what it is, but he probably heard them fire. This was a really nice combo. I'm going to have to remember that for the next time. That warrior tore me apart. That was dumb of me. I should have moved to engage. I tried to drive past him for some reason, and that was dumb. He tore my group apart. I should have engaged him with the stumpies. Killed the Twilight, paralyzed us, so we could just stare at each other. I think, judging on their position, I don't know. Twilight got me, though. So we lost that group. Okay, so I'm at 7.4. I have not done anything. I haven't rebuilt. I'm trying to get a foothold. I don't want to. I should have just built it all, then came back and made defenses. And yeah, I don't know. Twilight looks like he's got air now. He's getting a Punisher up on the side here. Trying to send some groups down here to at least stop him from colonizing the side. If I can't have it, nobody can. Nice group of blade wings and gunships here. Oh, I thought there was one there. A little dogfight going on. Magpie sending in some fighters for support. Not quite enough. Constant fighters coming out. He wasn't going to get very far. He is getting more energy down there. Nice little group from Setin. We've got some anti-air to deal with. Twilight's AA. He's got blade wings and gunships up. We've got warriors for heavy hits. And then we've got the tripod for range. And, I mean, it's just extra firepower in general. It's getting his Geo back up that Twilight had bombed. We do have some instigators building up on the side here. That could be nice. Hammer's coming up to get that Punisher, I assume. Oh, the Explorer took everything out. I'm surprised that Punisher survived. Did manage to get that Twilight. That's nice. Easy. There's Twilight there too. I love doing that with Twilights. Is you defend them with claws, because claws can't they can't be paralyzed. So if they destroy the Twilight before the claw will take them out. Got some pesky fighter stuff happening here. Will the Punisher survive? I think he managed to save it. They might be able to hit it from down here, though. Oh, the Punisher's up. Ooh, he needs to be repairing it, though. Oh, yeah, that thing's toast. That thing's toast. We got a nice counterattack coming in from Twilight, though. He'll probably fall to this Eradicator, sadly. Lost a lot, but he still got a lot, too. He takes that airplane out. Because they were so injured, though, I think the explosion got the rest of them. Nice. That was a pretty nice attack. So that brought Magpie down a bit. I've got tons of metal. Not spending it. I got paranoid, and I built a lot of bullcrap over here. And I don't even think... Nope, I did. I grabbed them with Twilight. Well, I grabbed one with Twilight. I really should have just grabbed that metal at first and then built the defenses. I hurt myself by building defenses first. So Magpie's down to just K-Bots. He's getting his air plant back up, though. That'll be up in no time. We've got advanced K-Bots out from Setin. Looks like he just got his first constructor out. And it looks like he's also got hovers. I'm seeing pelicans. Oh, that might just be... Oh, that's just advanced. I thought that was hovers. I remember when I saw those 2 pelicans. Yeah, I thought he... I thought he had hovers. Because I was doing pretty bad. We've got just vehicle and air out from Twilight. Huge attack coming from Twilight here. Tons of blade wings and, not banshees, venoms. And he does manage to stop him. I gotta sneeze. Okay. There it is. There it is. Sorry about that. I got a Punisher of my own up, a Guardian, and I did manage to get his defensive line here. Commander's backing off. My nose is leaking now. I apologize. Let me... go blow this. Okay, now this is fucking up. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. Or not. Now my screen's fucking up. God damn it. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm back. Where were we? Magpie needs a spare con. I think Twilight had just come in with his air attack. Didn't really accomplish much. Just had that Guardian shell out his front line there. Setin does have advanced up. Working on his first Moho there. Nice little base from Twilight. Very defended up here. We've got the SAMs for Magpie's air, just in case bombers, banshees come. We've got an HLLT there. All surrounded by Dragon's Teeth. We've got exploiters up on the ridge. We've got pesky things from Setin there. I think he's coming to bomb the K-Bot. Not quite. He'd kill a few things, but not quite. Thought I'd try to grab that. Now that he knows I'm there, I'm trying to make More anti-air to defend that thing. Nice cloud here from Twilight. Nice little Venom blading cloud. Manages to get a Twilight, it looked like. Magpie has a few fighters, but they'll probably fall in the grand scheme of things. Those Jethros are going to do a lot more damage. He's building tons of solar, so it's really hard to actually hit his resources. And then he's got what I assume are Twilights. No, he just does. Oh, that's me. Yeah, he's got a couple Twilights up. So I've started to throw out lemmings. I was looking for a cheap option. I'm just 5 metal? That's got to be wrong. I've got more than that. I was looking for a cheap option, though, to keep pressure on him. I figured lemmings were pretty good choice. They're, what, 30 metal? Yeah, they cost 30 metal. They cost a bit of energy. It's a really heavy energy drain. You can see I'm struggling with it right now. That plus hovers doesn't really help, and I've got 5 wins in a Geo or something. I'm not doing good on my energy at all. We are pushing Magpie pretty hard here. He's very vulnerable. So if we could just take him out, that would put Setin in a really bad position. It's already putting him in a rough one. He's really not that defended either, though. He's got units, but he's got 4 pulverizers, an eradicator, and a beamer. 2 more pulverizers back here. So he's playing a very offensive game this game. I think if we had... I don't want to let up on Magpie because, you know, things like this pit bull going up. But I feel like if we had both pushed Setin the way we're pushing Magpie, I think it could have been similar. Because he's not doing a whole lot better in terms of defense. He's just... We were able to get to Magpie easier, and here we are. Nice group of fighters here from Twilight. Coming in with air support, paralyzing these T2 bots and just eating them up. That'll really help. Does manage to get that air plant. And this is where that pressure comes in, you know? Like, the lemmings themselves not doing great, but I wanted something that was just always going to be there. It'll stop him from doing a lot. Found the A-Lab. Tons of solars. Like, it's smart, though, because Magpie's pretty much dead, but his resources are intact. And then he's got Twilight, so the solars are powering. It's really good. I mean, it's costly. Efficiency-wise, it's costly, but it's not the worst. So at this point, we have more map control. Looks like I'm getting a transport together with Pelicans. I'm at 23 metal. We've got Twilight 15, Magpie's down to 5, and Setin's at 24. I don't know if I did advance or if I just stayed hovers. I feel like I just stayed hovers. We've got a push coming up on Twilight here. We've got some Fidos, Pom-Poms, Pelican or 2. We've got some line of sight and some anti-air with some zippers leading the charge. A really nice group. The Fidos provide excellent artillery fire, but when things get close, like I said early, you can switch them on and off. So you can change them to a ballistic fire, which should be able to take care of quite a bit of stuff with the help of the the zippers and pom-poms. Pom-poms are AA, but when you're battling T1, they're actually really nice. I think they do roughly the same damage as a flash tank to ground units, so it's not the worst. We have a pretty mean group from Twilight here, though. Good number of instigators backed by some Shotins. He did have the low ground, though, and that really did cost him. You can see Setin lost a good deal of his force. That was good. That was good on his part, though. The high ground, because the Shotins couldn't really get in the fight, and by the time they did get up there, they took hits before they could even do anything. Got transport things going on. Bear and pelicans. It got me close. I got rid of the pit bull at the very least. We've got a Shoten drop in the back from Twilight. Those will be able to take out the Solars. Or the Commander. Can't do both. And then I've got Hovers coming in on Setin, trying to get his energy. And Pelicans are down. He did save his A-Lab, though. He did save his A-Lab. I don't know what he's got to build it. Setin's a good ally, though. He'll give him what he needs. That claw still up. That's the son of a Zeus. I love Zeus's. Was that my commander? It was my commander. I forgot. Since he was doing all this, he was right here, and I was trying to build up. I was trying to take over Magpie side, basically. Those Zeus's hurt. That was a mean group. Did manage to get his Geo, so that's nice. If I can get that Eradicator out, Twilight's Heir will have a much easier chance getting in. Which we might be able to do. Setin's taking some big hits. He's coming in with another. He's got quite a bit of metal coming through, though, and the Shoten airdrop kind of saved my butt there. He turned right around. He doesn't have much left there anyways. So at this point, yeah, I'm bringing in 32. We've got Twilight 12. Magpie's still bringing in about 10, I think. The Sharon is sending it all over the place. I think Magpie played pretty well, honestly. I mean, definitely thinks he could have done better, but he was being focused pretty hard there for a while. I don't think he gives himself enough credit. I think he could have used to keep up the pressure more. I'd have to go back and watch and just kind of really pay attention to his resources and like what he could have done, but after he came through with those Banshees and hit all this, I think if he kept the pressure up, kind of like I did with him when he lost a lot of his firepower, I think they could have been in a... Oh, sorry, I had to stretch. I think they could have been in a similar situation that we're in right now. Like, if they had both just focused me down, I was making 7 metal. I was not, I wasn't defending anything, really. If they had both hit me, all I had were vehicles. They had ground and air. So they would have been able to really put me in a bad spot, because I couldn't defend against both. Twilight would have had to stop what he was doing to come assist me, much like Setin had to. It would have been a bad time. Overall, I mean, the same could be said about any of us. Twilight was the only one who really defended himself well, I think. He's got this stuff, which, I mean, that's not even like, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it's a heck of a lot better than some of the other stuff. I mean, I was getting paranoid and I did all this, but that wasn't until after I, you know, got mauled by banshees. Like, had we both attacked Setin, I mean, he didn't have much more. He had that Eradicator and that Beamer there. And he had some pulverizers about. He did have advanced. Like, he had units to defend with. Wouldn't have been easy. But it was easier to attack Magpie because Setin's units weren't there. That's pretty much the main defense for us. You know, you come down the side here, you want to keep clear his units. There's also that claw that was there. And you get some artillery. You could have taken that out. But, I mean, I remember as I was coming down, I'm like, well, should I attack this side or that side? I just looked for wherever Setin's units were at. Just the other side. Wherever he's not. It was a good game, though. Like I said, I think Magpie doesn't give himself enough credit. I think he played pretty well for getting beat up on and bullied. Because I wouldn't have lasted that long. Maybe if I had the support that Setin was throwing his way. Setin's good at keeping you alive. He's usually in a good position if you're dying. That's something you can absolutely count on. You're like, well, I'm getting my butt kicked. Are you making any headway? He usually is. He might not be making enough to win the game for you, but he's a stellar ally. They all are, really. Got Shodan's just coming down the range. Oops. The range on these gets lowered. Just lowered. This isn't the new patch, but the new patch came out yesterday, and the range on those just got lowered. I can't remember what. I think they're like twice as long as a leveler now, and now it's like 50% or 25%. I don't remember. I don't play core, so I can't remember these things. I need to play core more though. Shogun's are nice. Crows are nice. Crows are nice. I love crows. Sumos are fun. I don't know, core has a lot of cool units. The Tremor and the... Oh, I love the Tremor. It's like a mini buzzsaw. Just, you know, let me come colonize down here. I think that's that. We've just got... Oh, Twilight for Magpie there. All in all, it was a good game. Magpie starting air, grabbing those rocks. That was mostly just funny. I mean, I'm sure it helped. But he got maybe 600 metal from that, which is definitely a lot that early. But it's not gonna, you know, it's not an automatic win. It was funny though. I had thought about that when I was making the map. I'm like, I didn't want to put rocks too far away to where it's like somebody just starts there, goes and sucks them all up. So I put it in between the commanders. I'm like, okay, well, if you want to steal these rocks, it's going to be difficult. And he came and did it anyway. So looking at energy produced, I'm dyslexic. Not really, but these numbers are always hard to read. We've got me with 3 mil? I don't know. Energy is always just off the charts. So Setin and I were pretty close, and Twilight and Magpie were pretty close in terms of energy. Metal produced, I was at 62. I think controlling the side, that whole side over there helped out a lot. especially later on when I just went and claimed that area with my commander. Twilight was at 44, Setin a little bit above at 49, and then Magpie at 30. In excess, everyone did pretty well on excess, really. Magpie and Setin both. You lose your commander, you probably losing a little bit of metal, so it's hard to tell that way. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a really good game. Like I said, Magpie he just happened to get exploited in his moment of weakness. Twilight and I both were trying to push on that front since it was easier, and he just happened to be at the end of it. I think he played pretty well, held out, still did damage and everything. Like I said, if they did that to me after Magpie came through, destroyed all that metal, and sent me back down to like 7, I probably would have been in trouble. I would have been in big trouble unless Twilight would have been able to save me. Um, all in all, good game, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.